Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along day 2 of the first European Tour of the year, and we are ready to rock and roll. The Poland Darts Open, and it is going to be an unbelievable day. Let's get this show on the road. Swissville is on stage. We are ready to go. First game, not hanging around. Boris Kerchar making his way down. Wrong one. Let's do that there. And that's there. Luke is playing this evening. Right, here we go. Martin Schindler, the wall. Not played particularly well of late. Shindiggity will need to do more, need to find his way back to a little bit of form. What match am I most looking forward to today? Oh, good question. Potentially, Gary Anderson against Wessel Nijman could be an absolute belter of a game, but Wessel's going to have to play better than he did yesterday. Didn't play particularly well. Yeah, he does look a bit like a mafia boss. Also, again, there's a lot of games where I look at and say they've got potential, but they've both got to play well. They could be one-sided, or they could be a good game if they both play well. I look at how we doing, Salesman? Good to have you in. I'm good, mate. Hope things are well with you. Like I say, that Daryl Pilgrim, Nathan Aspinall could be a good game, but Pilgrim's going to have to play well to make it a good game. I think Ryan Searle, Christo Reyes is going to be an underrated game. I like that. Josh Rock, William O'Connor, Michael Smith, Joe Cullen could be a really good game. Michael Smith played really well in the recent batch of qualifiers, and Joe Cullen was brilliant yesterday. Yeah, Dobey, Scutt again could be good, but things are now off and running. I've taken Rock at 22s and Wade at 40s. Yeah, look, there's value there. I agree. Look, you've got to look outside the norm. I'm guessing, I haven't looked, but I'm guessing Littler was favourite. But it's a decent start here. Schindler has the darts. Gary versus Nijman in the afternoon, yep. If anybody hates the new... See, I like the scoreboard. Yeah, I agree, James. Again, look, Wattimena didn't play well yesterday, but he has been playing very, very well. But Luke Humphreys is playing today. He will play. It's going to be hostile because he's going to play Christopher Tysky. Kerchar has missed an early break chance. He'll be annoyed, and Schindler does step in to take the opener. Missed chance there for Boris. Scrappy first leg from both of them. There was a chance there for Martin Schindler to really press home his advantage. Do you see Wattimena winning a major? No. A major, no. Do I think he could win a Euro Tour? Yes. But I'm not sure he wins a major, if I'm being honest. Again, Kerchar now in control. Martin Schindler, he's struggling here at the moment. I don't like. There is a long pause on dart 1 at the back of the backswing. At times, it's just too long. What channel is it on? I'm on PDC TV. I've got it on. I'm watching it now. And Kerchar makes it one leg apiece. Phil, I'm playing against Keegan Brown soon with work experience. It's cool. Nice, good stuff. I'm sure you enjoy that. Ross, I'm not sure. So I've got PDC TV up and mine's working okay. I can see when we win something like UK. Yeah, the draw would have to work for him. Why isn't this tournament? No idea, salesman. Schindler been better this leg. Much better. Right. Hopefully. Yeah, Cammy played really well yesterday. Really good. Feel my picks for winning the tournament was Littler or Anderson. Yeah, look, both more than capable of winning it. Luke Humphreys is playing some wonderful stuff. And Boris does level things up 2-2. Again, Martin Schindler, you just feel that he needs to find something. Yes, I had a really, really good night's sleep, which was good. Um, yeah, didn't see it coming, Adam. But also, you can tell, or for me, the statement he released was quite deep and quite telling in terms of it was like, I've signed this because they're paying me an absolute obscene amount of money. I know it's not the right move, but I'm taking it. But I still want Eddie to promote me and be involved because he's still the best at what he does. Does that make? That's how I read into it. My Android box is repeat showing. I say I've got PDC TV on, and mine's working okay. Boris has broken Shindiggity. The pressure that Boris has put on has told. How we doing? Hope you're good. In terms of winning a major for me, yeah, I think Gazzy will win one. Mine is just scared of Boris. Look, but although Boris has broken, Shindy is then fired back to 180 of his own. Morning, Katrina. Hope you are good. Hope you are good. Yeah, it's all about money nowadays. But what fight will he get in terms of next? So apparently, I'm just reading what is out there, and most of the boxing correspondents and journalists are saying he's getting around 8 million for a one fight deal, and it will be with Ryan Garcia if he wins tonight or tomorrow. Tonight, Schindler does break straight back. It's a good response from Shindy. He needed that. So Boris had the chance, couldn't take it. And effectively, we are back. I'm not bad, thank you. Currently mid-brew fairs. Phil, what darts tournament do you like from 1 to 5? My top 5, match play, the worlds. They're 1 and 2 without even thinking about it. UK, I like the UK Open. Probably 3. Then I really like the European Championships. And then 5, the Grand Slam for me. come on, Shindy. Kerchar is from my country. I like Boris. He's decent. I feel. Don't know, darts question. If you had to pick, 2 seconds. I've got a delivery coming. I need to go and meet the driver. 2 seconds, everyone. I'll be back. fuming. After all that, it wasn't even my delivery, it was one for the next door, and I had to help get it in. Livid. Right, where were we? Yeah, I forgot about the Masters. I'd go to Masters over the Grand Slam. Phil, darts WWE, if you had to pick 5-person, War Games team in darts. Oh, if we were doing War Games in darts, I'd do Littler, Humphreys, Aspinall, Cullen and Dobey against MVG, Van Veen, Price, Clayton and Noppert. I think. That's just off the top of my head. It looks like Kerchar is going to win this one. Remember, everyone, if you are new here, drop us a like and subscribe. We massively appreciate it. Mickey Mantle in War Games. Love it. And Boris Kerchar sees off Martin Schindler. It's disappointing from Shindy, but it's another good performance. From Boris, and he marches on. Big bad Boris gets the job done. It is on PDC TV, mate. Coming up next, it will be Hollywood Chris Dobey taking on Connor Scutt. So, what are we saying, everyone? What are we saying? Look, Scutt played well yesterday. Watching Philip Frank Lava. Fairs. It's still on. Say, mine's working. So we've got about a minute, 30 seconds to go, everyone, until game number 2, and it'll be Hollywood, Chris, Dobey. So, should be a good one, this one. Should be a good contest. Hollywood been playing some decent stuff. Connor Scutt played well yesterday. So here we go. Boris is good there. He's averaged 94.59. That's very, very good. From Big Bad Boris. Swissfield back on the stage, and here comes Connor Scutt, getting the crowd ready to rock and roll. He's loving life. Here comes Hollywood, getting ready. Connor Scutt is on the stage. Coventry already ahead. Your commentary are playing. Brody Clint won the first two, 88. So he's decent. How can I watch live in Australia? I'm guessing it's just PDC TV. I don't think it'll be on any other Australian broadcasts. So both players are on stage. We are ready to go. Again, Chris Dobey's 65th appearance on the European Tour. We are good to go. So Connor Scutt making hay here in leg one, playing some decent stuff. Right. Dobey, though, has got himself back into this. There was an early glimmer for Connor Scutt. Luke Humphreys plays this evening. Normally the UK Open draws we get the first 3 rounds of fixtures normally about 10 days before. Dobey takes the opener. And Hollywood Again, the average is not great. Bit of a nervy first leg. What does everyone think of the Connor Scutt tri-wing flight? Fan or not? Again, Dobey is now threatening a break of throw here. Playing some really, really good stuff. Remember, short race, only to 6, same as the Pro Tour. You have to get out of the blocks early. Have to get out of the blocks really early here. It is 2-0. Hollywood has broken the Connor Scutt throw. On the 148 there, Connor will be annoyed. He's plumbed the first treble 20. And then he's wild with second. Is this a new thing? Connor's played with it for a while, but it's not really caught on the 3-winged flight. I had a throw with them once. They go through the air very quick. Just looks to be searching for something at the moment, Connor. It's not quite happening for him on stage. Not quite happening for him. Needs to find more. Otherwise, Dobey could soon be in a 3-0 lead. He'd be halfway there. And the 108 goes. That's very, very good from Hollywood, Chris Dobey. This could be 4-0, and it could be 4-0 quite quickly. At the moment, Dobey has upped his levels. There's 16 points difference in the averages. Hollywood has found something. So Dobey 25 for what would be a double break of throw. Scutt is right up against it here. Very, very good from Dobey at the moment. One, 3-2 for Hollywood would put him on the verge of serving a bagel. Could be the first bagel of the day. Looks like Scott's going to get one on the board here. Phil, do you know Stephen Bowden looks? He used to walk on to Bird is the word, didn't he? Or maybe Connor has missed his chance. And it is a bagel. Chris Dobey is a 6-0 winner. Hollywood marches on. Connor Scutt wasn't at the races, if we're being honest. And Hollywood has made him pay. Tell you what, this could be an interesting one. Coming next, Nathan Aspinall against Daryl Pilgrim. Google darts flash score, and it gives me the players that are playing. Um, and it, Devon used them for a little, tried them for a little bit. I don't think he's still using them. There's, I don't, no other top player is using them that I know of. So we've got about a minute 30 seconds to go. So what are we saying then? Score predictions for Aspinall against Pilgrim. Let us know in the chat room. I think Aspinall wins fairly comfortable for me. Phil, later on, are you going to watch Britain's Got Talent? I've not watched Britain's Got Talent for years. Remember, Dobey safely through. Aspinall, number 14 seed, coming up here in game number 3. It's a stacked afternoon session, it has to be said. Some of the names that are in there are huge. Obviously, the standout name, the number 6 seed, Gary Anderson, the back-to-back two-time champion of the world. And here we go, Swiss Phil. Getting the players ready. Comes Mr. Pilgrim on the way. To be fair, I've been to I've been to Selhurst Park a lot. My mates, one of my closest friends has got a season ticket there, so a couple of times when he's had a spare, I've gone there. The Palace fans are incredible at home. So here he comes, the Asp smiling away. Looks like the Poland fans are enjoying it. So, here we go. Aspinall against Pilgrim. Aspinall playing some beautiful darts, and he has a real chance here to move up the rankings. Aspinall currently the world number 14, just behind Chris Dobey. But when you look at his year, he's only defending £135,000 for the rest of the year, which is mad. So at the beginning of this year, he's only defending £5,000 at the UK Open, £6,000 at European Tour 2, then absolutely nothing, only first round money at the match play, and until the Worlds, where he's defending 50 grand, which again, in context for the Worlds now, isn't a lot. He is defending nothing. How we doing, Rob? Good to have you in. So I think Aspinall, if he carries on the form that he's shown, he will be one of the bigger movers in the rankings, I think. How we doing, Max? Good to have you in. We are underway. Aspinall has the darts, and I think this will be, as long as Aspinall plays anywhere near his level, I think this will be fairly straightforward. A lot of Aspinall shirts in the crowd. But he is down to a finish first. The lesser spotted double 17, Asp. We went for it as well, the lesser spotted. Here, fishy, fishy. 1-0 to the Asp. He is off and running. But Pilgrim in this leg, has Price withdrawn? Does that mean a buy? No, because he withdrew before a dart was thrown, the same as MVG. They were replaced by Michael Smith and Callan Rids. Now, Michael Smith will play Joe Cullen, and Callan Rids will play Luke Woodhouse. Pilgrim looking like he should level up from here. Double 18 comes inside. Aspinall's on a big finish, but that's irrelevant because Pilgrim does just tidy it up, and it's a better leg from Pilgrim. He's put his average to nearly 94, and we know that he has the levels, but he needs to hit them. No, just said he was feeling unwell, and I think his Instagram story said listening to his body, not feeling right. So getting ready for next week. And Aspinall has just upped his levels here as now. He's over the 96 mark. Enough warming up. They are both going at it here. Aspinall. It's not the best of setups, though. He'd like to have been on something a little easier. Pilgrim can apply pressure here. And does. 68 apiece. Aspinall gets first go. Only going to be one dart. And that dart will be at double 16. And he hits clinical from Aspinall. Pilgrim was lurking with intent. But the price is not. Just remembered, I need to look at my fantasy team as well. I almost forgot. Again, Pilgrim would like a 2 treble visit here just to get him to a finish. And he's here. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Pilgrim. Is he gonna level this tie up at 2-2? Conor Benn leaving matchroom. Surprised. I thought Eddie gave a really good Nathan Aspinall, that is filth. Absolute filth. The 124 goes. So, Chris, if I go like this...
How about treble to ball? Here, fishy!
How we doing, Mark? Sorry. Eddie gave a really good interview late last night on it where, oh my, shush, we'll come back to that in a minute. He's on a 9. He's on a 9. No, he's not. Going back to my thoughts. Look, I get he has been paid an awful lot of money to sign there. Apparently, it's a 1-fight deal for 8 figures, which is, look, I get it is mad. But in the statement that he released, he also said that I still want Eddie to be part of my team in this chapter, which says to me, I've been a greedy fucker. I've taken the money. I know it's not the right thing to do. I know it's not the right promotional deal, but I'm doing it for the money, but I still want to be with Eddie. Because look, like him or loathe him, Eddie is incredible at his job. Rob, that's the one I'm on about that he did obviously late last night when it came out, and a fair play to Eddie for doing it as well. At that time of night, you've probably had enough. And to be fair, I'd be pissed off as well. Look, by the sounds of it, Eddie lent him obscene amount of money to clear his name. And even, look, I'm not a Chris Eubank Jr. fan at all, but even he put, for him, this is even a good post as well. Where is it? Let me... So, yeah, even... This was Chris Eubank Jr.'s post. Wow, at Eddie Hearn, you saved this man's life and his career, and he still wouldn't even give you a phone call. I knew he was a piece of... but Connor, you must see what you've done. A really bad thing. Not even allow one call. And Connor, for whatever reason, has stabbed this idiot in the back. And then he's put in brackets, idiot, because he thought he could trust him. Not anything. Just what goes around comes around. You will get yours too, as into Conor Benn. So, yeah, I actually thought it was a really good post from Eubank. Look, is Conor Benn still a star? Yes. Is his stock through the roof? Absolutely. But he will probably be in the ring tonight at the conclusion of Barrios and Garcia, and that's who he's going to fight the winner of. But is it a bit of a low blow? Yes. Eddie's got, he's still got, they've still got a 5-year deal with his own. Pilgrim back in this one. Just starting to play a little bit better here. Again, averaging 103. This is the Daryl Pilgrim that we've wanted, we've expected. Aspinall, 99. Tidy game. But this is on the Aspinall throw here. Pilgrim looking to get back into it, but it's going to have to be a ton topper if he is to break here. He's going to get a look. He's going to get a look at the ball. Oh, Daryl Pilgrim. This game is back on throw. No, I see. Apparently, that Ryan Garcia's contract with Golden Boy expires on Sunday, and he is expected to sign with Zuffer as well. That's what's being spoken about a lot. Both had a big ton topper each. Aspinall 1-2-4. Pilgrim the 1-2-1. Yeah, he's piling a lot of money into it, Rob. That's why they can afford to do this. Yeah, that's the funny fit that Max, that no, Zuffer doesn't recognise belts. Well, you're kind of going to have to. Strange when they have a stake in Matchroom. It's just edging your bets, isn't it? It's covering every base and basically owning the sport. You think they bought Ring Magazine. They've got a stake in Matchroom. They're piling money into Zuffer. It's not really. It's basically putting everyone else out. When Aspinall, a cheeky little 78 finish with Pilgrim sat on top, puts him one away. This is a good game. Both of them have played well here. How are we doing, Daz? Good to have you in. It's a double three that gets him out of jail as well. Went the wrong side into double nine to leave double three. $180 as Aspinall is moving closer and closer. Yeah, they've both played well. Aspinall averaging 101.24. Pilgrim, with a maximum of his own, ups his average to 104.34. Surely, Daryl Pilgrim, you have set the bar here. You have set the bar of what we expect and the levels that we know is within Daryl Pilgrim. At the moment, you can't. Aspinall has missed match darts. He's gone round the houses. He's missed tops, 10s and 5s. But he is coming back. But Aspinall does get over the line. He beats Daryl Pilgrim in a really good game. Really good game from both. Oh, Dutch Affair coming next. Danny Noppert takes on Jermaine Wattimena. So, what are we saying? Look, Jermaine Wattimena is going to have to play better than he did yesterday. He was very patchy. But we know that Noppert is Mr. Consistent. How we doing? Paul, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? Aspinall on stage talking to Swiss Phil. Right. We've got about a minute, 10 seconds till we get this all Dutch Affair on. Score predictions in everyone. Time. He's loving it, isn't he? Remco doing a bit of window shopping. Right. Did you find that? No, I didn't. I didn't see who did the WrestleMania song, but I loved it. It was superb. I just love the fact that someone obviously listens to our to our streams and then's gone out and made it. Here we go. Pictures return. Aspinall 6-3 winner, but when you look at the stats, Pilgrim was involved in this game, that's for sure. ton average for Pilgrim wasn't enough at the Poland Darts Open. Danny Noppert coming next against Jermaine Wattimena. Looking forward to the one after, Gary Anderson against WrestleMania. Roughly. So, 6:30, 7. Somewhere between 7:15 and 7:30, rough ballpark figure. I think, let me just double check. So let's say, yeah, 6:30. Yeah, somewhere between 6:15 and 7:15 and 7:30, rough. Jermaine getting ready to walk on. Stop signing everything, Jermaine. Get on the stage. I don't think you should pass anything on this game after yesterday. Right, Wattimena is on the stage, so Noppert about to walk on the freeze against the machine gun. So, Noppert on his way down. To be fair, Therese, if he'd have played anywhere near his capabilities, it would have. It was only close because he was horrific. Let's be fair, it's probably the worst we've seen Wattimena play against a rank outsider in a long time. Nah, not me. Not me. So, let's get this. There we go. Right. Here we go. Game on. Danny Noppert has the throw. Kicks off decently. Wonder if Jermaine's got his hand warmers out ready. He was struggling with the cold hands a little bit yesterday. But time to get this show on the road, and Danny Noppert starts well, very well indeed. Dan to a finish after 9. He's on 130. Wattimena not out the blocks yet. Noppert certainly is. 130 for the opener. Doesn't need to go the bullseye route. So even if he hits a treble here, I would expect him to lay up. Doesn't, but leaves tops. Very good from Noppert. Wattimena. I've not made any transfers. I've rolled mine in FPL this week. Danny Noppert takes the opener. It's crisp. It's clean. Wattimena has to respond. Better from Wattimena. 180. This is good. Better response from Wattimena. Should level it up from here. Noppert not on a finish, so no pressure on this. I question the leave, Jermaine. That Noppert wasn't on a finish. You should not be coming back for a tricky double 5. Should not be coming back. Look, he's pinned it, but should not have been in that situation. On the double 10 last start, you have to be more. Oh, it's 2 seconds. Just a good. Let me refresh. There we go. Just needed a little refresh, Rob. There we go. Yeah, I'll say, although Wattimena hit, should not have been coming back. Double 5 can go wrong so quickly. Great first start. Recovers. It's not a bad leave from Noppert, but what can Wattimena do here? Wattimena. He's going to get a dart. A 7-7. To break. But doesn't take it. Danny Noppert will want this. Misses, and Wattimena breaks. This one just got a bit messy. Noppert passed up the opportunity, and Wattimena breaks. At the moment, Noppert just not using markers. He had a real good marker on tops, but then dragged dart 2 way south. Two. So Noppert again has found the afterburners here and is looking to break back. Noppert's doubling has not been anywhere near where he'd want it to be. But he does break back. Doubling is only around 20%. That's poor from Noppert, but he is level. But again, Noppert broke back, but then it's a poor leg on throw here. Wattimena on course to lead once more. Another one on a 2. Back-to-back maxes for Wattimena. Puts him in control. It is Wattimena who leads again. But Noppert kicks off with a max. Neither player doing enough on their own throw right now, but that's a poor dart. He's recovered it in the end, but it's still poor. The dart in the 5. Decent tie, this one so far. Are we going to get another break of throw? So, Noppert pins tops. We are level at 3 apiece. Noppert will just be thinking, holding 12. Can I have a simple hold of throw? That's all he'll want. That's all he needs. But Jermaine, again, not taking the chances that Noppert has presented in this leg, just misfiring at key times. Looking to set this one up. Leave 66, it's good. Wattimena needs 2 treble minimum here. Gets him to an awkward 1-3-3, but he's on a finish. 66 for Noppert. Treble 14, leaves double 12. And at last, he's found those doubling boots when he needed them. He's upped it to 33%, which is kind of the benchmark they look for. 33% is the minimum the top pros look at. Noppert average is 101.5 at the moment, which is very, very good. Very good indeed. And all of a sudden, so Wattimena was asking Noppert was asking questions of the Wattimena throw, but a fabulous 162 gets the machine gun back in the leg on his own throw. Again, I like that little stat that comes out of the PDC scoreboard with the legs one. I just think it's very, very reactive and looks good and interactive. Like it. So 46 for Jermaine for 4 apiece. And then it's a best of 3. 174. Can Wattimena produce something big here? This would... Noppert. It's brilliant. What a setup from Danny Noppert. So, 16 for Noppert. Danny Noppert is one away, but Jermaine's darts here and he's doing okay. Looks like we could be going to a noble. No, nothing crazy gone on. Just been a standard one so far. So, 110 apiece. Wattimena doesn't take it out. Noppert is going to get a match dart. And that match dart is at tops. Match dart missed. First blink from Danny Noppert. And Wattimena levels things up. Noppert has had a match-winning opportunity. How are we doing? Scott, yeah, look, to be fair, it's a good lineup all around. Oh, is the egg chasing on now, is it? That shows how much I watch. Anyone doing dancing on there? We're not only dancing yet. Noppert has the darts and it is in control. I didn't see yesterday. I didn't have the volume on. Jermaine is on a finish. Noppert cannot finish, but he leaves double 19. But the 167 is not going to go for the machine gun. So now, does Noppert split? Or does he go straight for it? He's already missed a match dart. Splits. Inside. And he's missed. Danny Noppert has missed two. And Wattimena has stolen it at the death. Noppert missed 3 match starts across 2 legs and pays the price. The last match start was a mile off as well. See the perfect 301 last night. I didn't, Rob, no. Don't get me wrong. Jermaine, he's a nice guy, but he just looks so awkward when he celebrates and when he gives it the licks. He just looks so awkward. Right, it's time for the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson. Cheers, Rob. Let's have a butchers. The old 160. Watching someone playing a baseball cap, Rob, looks weird. They're both on a 6. They're both on a 6. That's nearly every USA player. Phil, do you play 8 ball? Oh, I haven't. I used to play as a teenager. Like we used to have a league like around Andover, but I haven't played for. When was the last time I played? Probably 15 years ago, maybe. I felt you done any Euro tours this year. I don't know, Kieran. Look, it depends on a few things. It's one, can we get someone else in to do these streams, or can we get someone else to go to the European? I can't be in both places and do both things. I remember our league changed. We used to play. I don't know what rules we used to play, but then they changed to, was it world rules, where a ball had to hit a cushion. If you didn't pop one, a ball had to hit a cushion and everything like that. Right, we've got about 20 seconds. I can try, Teresa. I can try. Pub rules, 2 shots. Carries on. Oh, gosh, I haven't. My cue is still buried at home somewhere. I got a decent bat, as I called it. Used to wind people up. I was like, right, where's me bat?
So are your darts. Oh. It's crazy. We need to take a non-hard look at your life choice. What? Because I call me Q a bat? What is this? Where's me bat? So here we go. Wessel is on the stage and all aboard. Time for the Flying Scotsman, the back-to-back champion of the world. It's the Flying Scotsman. It's Gary Anderson. Oh, Rob, I'm going to try this. This might not work. And I'll tell you for why. I'm going to try it, but I don't know because of the... I forgot, I need to set up the triggers because I've got them set up for the Pro Tour. 2 seconds. Let's see if this works. That's what I was worried about. That I'd set the triggers up for those to come on. Let me take them off. I'll put that right during the break. Oh, 2 seconds. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good. Are you at home or are you in the office?
I'm in the office.
Is your parking space empty?
Yeah.
Would it be okay if I whipped and park? Because I need to pop into town quickly.
That's fine.
Well, I just wanted to check with you in case you were there and I go all the way round and the parking space be occupied. So that'd be okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Lovely. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Nah, that should be all right, what's that? There we go. Got there in the end. It's all good. Right. Gary Anderson against Wessel. Anderson has won the... Interesting as well. We're now into September, almost March, and Gary has sticking with the moulded flight and stem, and he does take the opener. 1-0 Gary Anderson. I wondered if we'd get a change or anything like that. Again, already, I know we're only a leg and a bit in, but Wessel is playing better than he did yesterday. Didn't play particularly well yesterday, WrestleMania, but got the job done. Looks like he's playing with a bit more pace, a bit more intensity. Was that Peter Manley on the phone? Time and a place. Told him a time and a place, Rob. Wessel averaging 106 here. This is very good from Nijman. Gary, bit of an off leg here. So have you ever been to Mino for the darts when you've not worked? Years ago, yeah, didn't. It's okay. It's not everyone knows it's not my thing. But Nijman is levelled, but he's going to have to break the Gary Anderson throw at some point. Can you imagine, Rob? Here we go. So Nijman has got a little bit of a chance here to break. He's going to get a look. And he does. He takes out the 1-2-4. Nijman is averaging 110 right now. He leads 2-1. That is outstanding from the young man. He is on fire at the moment, Wessel. He was nervy yesterday, and it's almost like once he gets over that first game, he comes alive. Mind you, the pace and the rhythm of this game just suits both of them so much. The rhythm is there, the pace is there. But 3 double treble visits in a row for Nijman. And no treble from Anderson. It's looking like 3-1 to WrestleMania. It's 3-1 to Nijman. He is playing beautifully Gary needs to somehow stem this tide. Better response from Anderson. He is in the groove. $103 plays 109 in the average stakes. But he's gone round the houses, doubling, costing Gary. You can tell him if you want. Hando loves an afternoon. He does. He can't hit a double. He's in the madhouse. Is it going to come to his rescue? The answer is no. It is not. Turning into a doubling disaster. Wessel splits. And it is 4-1. Yeah, what's going on here?
If that's darts, I'm off ski. You know, simple as that. If that's how darts is going and that's how it gets played now, have fun. I'm off ski.
So, Gary is up against it here. And he's been the architect of his own undoing, in fairness. Just want to play darts. Yeah, look, down at 11% at the moment. Interesting as well that no maximums, which is a surprise. Also, which I didn't realise, that Wessel is 3-0 up in the head-to-heads with Gary. Afternoon. Freddie, hope you are good. Ray Smith, 9 data in the third ADA. Nice. Love that from Ray. This is probably BDO Carriffin. Yeah. And has a leg on the board. This is what prevents Harry's winning anything. Look, has he got it right today? No. Can he get it right? Yes. Just opens the door slightly here. But Wessel is going to get a chance to win it here. Where Wessel ends up this year all depends on his TV form. Because he's not... He's not replicated that, his TV, he hasn't managed to replicate his floor form on TV, but that is a very, very good win for Wessel Nijman over Gary Anderson. That Wessel, we touched on his floor form that is very, very good, and he just needs to believe in himself a little bit more. Poor Gary travelled all the way. Yeah, look, he's averaged 97. He's not done an awful lot wrong in the scoring phase of his game. Look, doubles at 18% is nowhere near where it needs to be. But can that get better? Yes. Will it get better? It has to. Oh, his doubling was shocking. But look, we talk about Wessel and what we can expect from him. He's currently 24 in the world, which is very, very good for a young man. But this year, he's only defending 96,000, which is not a lot. We look what he's defending and where he can potentially make money up. The UK Open is definitely one. He's only defending 1,500 at the UK Open. He's defending nothing here at ET1. So this is all profit, shall we say, or money that he's not defending. He's defending nothing at Players' Championship 5 or 6, nothing at ET2, nothing at Players' Championship 8, nothing at ETs 3 or 4. So these first 4 European tours are all a free hit for Wessel. He's defending nothing. 2.5 at ET5, they're not a lot. 2.5 at ET6, nothing at ET7, nothing at ET8, and more importantly, nothing at the match play. Nothing at the Grand Prix, nothing at the European Championships. So in terms of TV money, Wessel is defending nothing until 5K at the Grand Slam. So this is a huge year for Wessel on TV because he can make ground on everyone above him. Let me just get this set up. So in the head-to-head, they are 6-all, James Wade and Cameron Menzies. So yeah, going back to Wessel, the big names that are above him at the moment will all be defending TV money. He's just with that win, he has just leapfrogged Daryl Gurney, so he's up to 23. But the ones above him, Chisnell defending money, Woodhouse defending, Cross defending, the Decker will be defending, Heta certainly, Wattimena, Ross Smith, Schindler, they are all going to be defending money. So Wessel could make huge strides. No, Cammy not walked on yet. He'll be walking on in about a minute's time. So, what do we reckon then? Wade or Menzies? So yeah, look, there's a lot of scope for Wessel Nijman to make some huge strides this year. Should grab something off the desk. 2 seconds. Don't mind, I'm only going over here to the desk. Still can't believe no maximums in that game. Most unlike Gary, especially. Wade for the win. Yeah, look, it wouldn't surprise me. Here we go. Right, what's Cammy walking on to? He's walking on to the same one that he always. Oh, has he done it, Rob? I knew it was planned. I just didn't know when the plan was being executed.
Keep plodding on, trying to find a groove to push ahead.
Well, what went through my head was Jeffrey really played well to start with.
Right. Thoughts on Conor Ben News? Not a fan. I think he's done the dirty. No, I get that people don't owe anyone anything, but when someone has saved your career and arguably saved your life as well, not. James Wade's 96th appearance on the European Tour. It's interesting as well that's being reported that that Zuffer are involved in Tyson Fury's return as well. It's an interesting one. Menzies 180. But So I'm trying to find. Menzies looking. Just looking, making sure I'm tagging the right person. Done what I needed to do there. Cameron Menzies does take the opener in very, very good style. He's playing well here. Cameron Menzies, has he cracked the code? I've not really. I keep an eye. Started tops for Menzies for 2-0. Doesn't go. So Wadey 1-2-1. Trouble 17 needed. Bullseye for the machine. Ooh. It's a rare miss. So Menzies will come back. And it is 2-0 to Cameron Menzies. At the moment, the machine just not calibrated the radar yet. How we doing, Bobsy25? Hope you are good, my friend. James Wade won the ball. He was broken in leg one, and Cameron Menzies is starting to ask questions here of the Wade throw once more. I've only heard snippets of it. But Menzies is going to get a look here at 62 for a 3-0 lead. Double 16. And it goes. It is 3-0. It's a double break. Cameron Menzies looks as if he has sparked back into life after disappointing couple of results and performances on the Pro Tour. It's been a better couple of days for him. But James Wade can never ride him off. But it's only averaging 86 at the moment. Could this be 4-0? Menzies now averaging over a ton. Oh, has James Wade got a 161 in him? Not this time he hasn't, so Menzies. Looking at 58. For 4-0. Tens. Missed. James Wade. This would be so James Wade to take out the 96. Does he go double-double? He does. Is this prime wading? No, it's not. And Menzies does make it 4-0. James Wade has had an opportunity. As it stands, yes, he will. He will represent Scotland in this year's World Cup. So, don't often see James Wade in the 16s region of the board. But no worries, Rob, no worries. See you this evening. Oh my, it's 5-0. Wadey doesn't look happy out there at all. Yeah, look, I'm not going to lie. I was concerned for Cammy, Michael, in terms of the stuff we saw at the Pro Tour. I was worried that the injury wasn't ready for him to come back and compete. But two very good performances. Bow versus Manby last 16 of the good game. Cameron Menzies has absolutely bageled James Wade. When was the last time James Wade got bageled? Don't see that very often. You don't see that very often. Yeah, no, look, Cammy just took his chances and was very, very good. So, Ross Smith, Daryl Gurney coming next. Um, so, what are we thinking then? I thought Daryl Gurney played well in spells yesterday. Ross Smith is very, very up and down. So, Ross Smith 6-1. Interesting. Be interesting to see. Give me the results from Gary's game. So, the results so far. I haven't got the score lines in 2 seconds. No, they won't be on dark. So, Boris Kerchar beat Martin. Boris Kerchar beat Martin Schindler. I think it was 6-3 or 6-4. Chris Dobey bageled Connor Scutt 6-0. Nathan Aspinall was a 6-3 winner over Daryl Pilgrim. Jermaine Wattimena a 6-5 winner over Danny Noppert. Wessel Nijman, I think it was 6-2 over Gary Anderson. And Cameron Menzies has just beaten James Wade 6-0. Right. 15 seconds till we get pictures back, everyone. Yeah, but it means there's a glitch in the system somewhere. What's the Subway order, Phil? Might have to... Oh, my Subway order's rogue. And I stumbled across it by complete mistake. I love tuna. Tuna's like one of my go-tos. I love tuna. And then randomly for this was going back a few years. When I was ordering mine, I tapped the wrong button and pressed. I can't remember what it was called, but it was when you added bacon and hash browns. It was an option back, and I ticked it by mistake. So it was delivered, and it was tuna, bacon, and hash browns, and it was amazing. And that's like my go-to ever since. So why is it so blurry? What's blurry? Not a fan of that version of the Daryl Gurney shirt. I'm not sure that colour scheme works. Here we go. He's going to do his rendition of I Don't Know the Words to Sweet Caroline. Whereabouts are the three little drawn on trophies? Hadn't noticed, to be fair. Let's. Yeah, I'm not. I've just seen. Not a fan. Doesn't work for me. Please tell me he's still coming on, sir. Elite walk on. Who's winning this one? I think Ross Smith will win this one. And so a smudger. I think it'll be close. Right, we are underway. We are good to go. Ross Smith, Harold, Gurney. Ross Smith, early chance and takes the opener 1-0 to Smudger. Very good from him. Really, really good standard in the opener here. Excuse me. Right, 209 plays 209. Daryl Gurney throw is just under. I'm sorry. No, it's a break. Another goal for Harry Kane. Go on, lad. Averages are huge. 2-0 to Smudger. Very, very good. Gurney just needs to get something on the board quickly. Just something to work with. Ross Smith's scoring here has been absolutely relentless. He's forcing mistakes from Daryl Gurney here. So 70 for a 3-0 lead. Doesn't take it. And he'll be disappointed there, Ross Smith. That was a chance. but gonna get another 2. Already missed the dart of the ball. It is 3-0. Ross Smith is cruising along right now. Daryl Gurney needs to somehow stop this wave. He's still averaging 97. It's still very good. Ross Smith average is north of 106, which is very good. Very good indeed. Ross Smith doesn't take it out. Daryl Gurney, this dart at top. Oh, he's missed a big number. It's catastrophic for Gurney. Missing the big number is unforgivable. Two darts at tops for 4-0. Tens. It is 4-0. Daryl Gurney missed the big number. And it was all too nonchalant. It was just like a... It is 4-0. Daryl Gurney now has a mountain to climb. Whatever it is. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Oh. Made a mess of it. Made a mess of the potential 9. But 98 for Smudger to go within 1. Treble 18 needs to, and he's hit double 12. Misses. So Gurney, 147 though. This would be big. This would be big if it goes, but it's not going to. But he does set it up well if Ross Smith misses. But he doesn't miss. He is 1 away. 5-0 up. It's been Bagel Central this afternoon. Something in the water in Poland. Ross Smith has the darts to serve this one out here. Can Daryl Gurney just find something to give him a way back in? Or is this going to be game over? Not the scoring leg that Ross Smith would have wanted, and Gurney's taken the darts here. Yeah, look, Gurney's not done a lot wrong. Not done an awful lot wrong. Ross Smith, in the main, his scoring's been decent. Been very good. One for one. $101 for a bagel. It's not going to go. So Gurney has the chance here. Get a leg on the board, and it would be a break. But it's still an awful, awful long way back. But he is on the board. Well, that's mad. England are shit, aren't they? So, this one moves on. Gurney celebrates the fact he's not getting bageled. But has to get his head on here. Doesn't want to let Gurney get ahead of steam. Look, it's still unlikely that he comes back, but cricket's a great game. No, I'm a massive cricket fan. I love it. Massive fan of cricket, all forms as well. but it looks like the stay of execution isn't going to be for long because Ross Smith has power scored his way to another match-winning opportunity here. Yeah, I'm good today, but I had a good night's sleep and I'm feeling a lot better, a lot perkier. And it is 6-1 to Ross Smith. This one is in the ledger. This could be an absolute belter as well between Ryan Searle and Cristo Reyes. No, I agree. I thought some of them would be a lot more competitive. Yeah, Cristo did. But look, Ryan Searle, if he can replicate some of that form from the World Championships, and we all know he is a tidy operator. Right. Is Cristo? I think he's the only Spaniard on tour. Look, we've had other Spaniards before. Alcenas, Jose Justicia, have all played on tour. But yeah, currently Cristo is the only Spaniard on tour. I don't know what the song's called, but it's a bit of a Scottish anthem, apparently. But I haven't got a clue what. I just call it the TikTok song. Yeah, there we go. The only time I'd ever heard it was on TikTok. That's why I just call it the TikTok song. Um, yeah, I was gonna say them. So yeah, I was gonna say that they're the ones. I think Jose Justicia was the most recent on tour. I think. Mm. Right, we got about a minute 40 to come back, and then last game of the session. So what are we saying then? Score predictions. Everyone get them in. .102 average for Ross R. Smith. That might have been a little mistake. It's just clever business from Burnley, isn't it? It's you go up, you don't spend a fortune, you win your money, you come back down, you go back up, you win your money. It's a business model. We can't at the moment. Here comes Reyes. Here comes Reyes and Ryan Searle on the way. Right. Both players are on the stage, so let's get ready to do this. Ryan Searle's 59th appearance on the European Tour. Currently head-to-head, it is Ryan Searle, who is 2-1 to the good. They met in Players' Championship 1 this year. 6-4 win for Searle. Before that, it was the 2020 Ladbrokes Open, 6-5 win. And then Cristo Reyes was a 6-2 winner in the UK Open qualifier in 2017. Does that need is that going to kick into life in a second? I think it might need refreshing. Interesting little. Might have to do a workaround here. 2 seconds. Let me see if the other site is working. Right, that is working. We may have to switch it out. Two seconds, everyone. Let me. Just working on something to get the scores up for you, everyone. Or is it? No, still not working. So let me. go. Me. So let me just check a refresh doesn't work. Nope. So if we go. It's not perfect, but it kind of works. Is that okay, everyone? Let me. There we go. We are 2-1 to Cristo Reyes. Just missed chances. Look, Cammy played well, to be fair. Here's one field. I think that they vary. There's the Armageddon's obviously good. I'm interested to see this new one in Derby at the new arena. I think that'll be really good. The Untouchables at Portsmouth is right up there. 2-2. Yeah, so I'd go the Untouchables at Portsmouth. The Granite City Masters in Aberdeen. Yeah, Stevenage is decent. Right, so he's asking questions here on the Reyes throw. 180. The one in Edinburgh's good as well. In terms of people there, yes, but look, is it good? Yes, but I don't get to see a lot of it because I'm always out the back. So I don't get to see a lot of the exhibition sometimes. But is it good? Yes. The Granite City Masters is always good. Yeah, the Dazzler's decent as well. Ryan Searle has missed 3 big darts to break. He's had a massive moment in this tie. Because Reyes leads once more. Great to see darts in Hull, the 6th of December. Yeah, nice. a lot all depends on the arena as well. The same as in the Premier League, where certain arenas are just built for darts. Reyes is now threatening the Searle throw. This one's turned on its head. Yeah, the Stevenage venue's good. Right. Oh, the 1-2-1 goes. That is magical. Cristo Reyes has completely spun this one around. He was in a world of trouble. Searle missed 3 clear darts at tops, but now Reyes is in full control. Yeah, look, the best, for me, the best arenas in the Premier League are they're like Colosseums, like the Amphitheatre Bowl and stuff like that, where it arcs round and keeps the noise in. Your Dublin, Leeds, the Hydro. It's that arc that keeps the noise in. To be fair, I prefer the other. I don't like the mini tournament ones particularly. I think the head to heads, the bigger head to heads are better for me. Yeah, Liverpool's decent as well. Teresa, I wouldn't say it's my top 5, but it's close. But yeah, it's up there. It's good. Cristo Reyes, averaging 97, looks as if he is going to get the job done, and this would be impressive. Very impressive. Ryan Searle can only look back at leg 5. This is where this one completely changed. Semi-finals of Dev Tour warming up. Nice. Oh, I'm a fan of curly fries in general, to be fair. Curly fries over normal ones. Where were we? I can't remember where I had it. And it was a game changer because we don't get it down south. Where were we? I can't remember. It'll do my head in. But I try not to eat after darts events, but I'd not eaten all day, so I needed something. So I had Doner meat and chips. And it was like chip shop chips instead of normal chips. Oh, it was a game changer. And Cristo Reyes marches on. It's a 99 average for the Spartan. That is a very, very classy performance from Cristo Reyes. 99 average. And Ryan Searle has work to do. that completes this afternoon's session, everyone. But thank you very, very much. We've got a little bit more of an extended break, which is nice. Enjoy whatever you are doing for the next 2.5 hours. But remember, we will be live once more at 6 p.m. for the evening session. Luke Humphreys, Luke Littler, all in action. So make sure you join us. If you haven't yet, tap that like and subscribe button and turn those notifications on so you get the little ping when we go live. But I've been Phil Bars. We've been Online Darts. Enjoy your few hours off. We'll see you all in a couple of hours' time.